this morning. Good morning. Good morning. RPGL trying to push up. Yeah, Cornerstone, it usually does. Anytime the Fed speaks, it always has an impact on the market. Gold coming down usually has an impact. Seen they were talking about gold coming down 8%. Silver came down 5%. They were acting like it was a doomsday scenario. Good morning, Vicki. Good morning, David. Good morning. LRHC was fun. Yeah, that was a good, quick. That popped up really nice. 7 o'clock this morning is at what, 360, and ran to 725. that was nice. It was up well over 100%. I think it was up like 100 and gosh, I don't even remember, 130% from yesterday. In early pre-market. A lot of, we had several. I think I saw at one point we had about 3 stocks over 100% this morning in early pre-market. But right now, everything's being kind of weird and wacky. And we're definitely not getting press releases. Bonnie, good morning. Air E all, good morning. Not getting any press releases this morning, unfortunately. About everything we've gotten is class action lawsuits. Just not. Fat BB is up 525%. Wow. FAT, FAT, their Class B shares. FAT BB. Vincent, good morning. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to have to take a trip. What's the weather supposed to be here on Monday? I'll see, that'd be sunny night when it's dropping. I'll take a look at the weather, see what the weather is going to be like on Monday, Tuesday. Yes, LRHC was a beauty. It's coming down pretty quick now. It's coming down at the moment, but yeah, that moved so nice this morning. I think it was up 120 or 130%. That was pretty nice. That was a nice little Friday gift for sure. Lori, thank you. Delisting FAT. Well, we're going to hope for some news here in about 10 minutes. We'll hope that 8 o'clock brings us some good news. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. RPGL trying again to push up. It's having a heck of a time up here around 135. It just can't seem to get any juice. Just having a heck of a time. LRHC was a good one in after hours too. It did beautifully. 285 to 756 in after hours last night. It was nice. That was a beaut. That's a beaut, Clark. That was a nice one. All right, let's go back and look at AZI. Let's see if that one's running again. It's trying to push up on low volume. Just looking for press releases. We've still got about 7 minutes here. I was hoping something might pop up on the screen here between now and then, but so far nothing. Fridays are always slow though. Fridays are always slow. VSA. VSA float. Scans has it listed at 197 million. Now, obviously, that could be off a little, but they have it listed at 197 million. The one and only Vicky, good morning. Good morning. And thank you for hitting the follow button. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button on Traveling Trade Adventures. Got a new video up last night on Traveling Trade Adventures. I encourage everyone to go pop over and look at it if you would. Be a great way to show support. They have the float at 1.6. One, wow. I have to go through a lot more stuff now. Anybody see anything? Anything running up right now? I sure don't. Let's look at LRHC coming down, BSA down, RPGL trying a little bit. TCGL, GCL, CISS moving back up again. CISS was looking real good right at 7 o'clock. It bounced really nice and then just got destroyed. I mean, it got pummeled. It went from 280 to 151 in about 6 minutes. It got destroyed. Now it's climbing back up again. It's gone from 151 back up to 222. So it is moving up. As you can see here on the chart, it is moving back. Bob, yeah, I'm going to run from the freeze. And I definitely will film it. iPhone, grab the dip at 167. Nice. Yeah, it's recovering really well. We just hit 238. Recovering very nicely for all of you holding on to that one. Sophie. Yeah, what do we got going on with Sophie? Sophie moved up good. Popped really nice at 7 o'clock this morning. Still climbing too. It's got a nice slow, nothing dramatic, but a nice slow, steady climb up all morning here. Looking good. Averill, good morning. Oh, you finally got an out on CISS. Good deal. Glad to hear that. Always feels good when you're down on a stock and it one day just starts bouncing and running and you actually go green on it and you're able to get out with some money. That feels pretty good, especially when you've been in the red for several days or weeks and sometimes months if you've been holding too long. All right, let's see what we got at 8 o'clock. PMN, private placement. It's a micro float. PMN, $175 million private placement. Don't know if it'll go anywhere on that or not, but it is a micro float. KZIA announces compelling preclinical and translational data. KZIA. Now that's got a big float. Now that's 152 million public float according to scans. That's a big one. That's a big one. Now, PMN that I just mentioned to you, that's now up 70%. Let's take a look at it. And I know everybody's ears perked up when I said micro float. It just bounced from $11.99 on that press release to $21. It's currently dropped. It's only up about 50%, 48%. So take a look. Might be a pullback opportunity before the next pop up. I'd give it a good hard look, a good study. Study it, look at it, watch it. See if it's going to dip some more. Wait, be patient, don't FOMO. All the things you're supposed to do. You guys know what you're doing. RPGL trying. We might actually get that to smack 150 here. If you're interested in PMN, wait for the pullback. Wait. Patience. RPGL 142 trying so hard to get up to 150. And I know we've got some holders here on RPGL. Hopefully you guys are doing pretty good on that one. Let's see if that PMN, if this is where it's going to bounce from. And it looks like it. Come on. Give us that nice big bounce. Give us that bounce. Got rejected. So we'll wait. There it goes. Watching it very closely here. There it goes. Come on. Let's get that nice bounce. Nothing there. 1536, 1542. Let's get that good micro float bounce. Looking for that micro float bounce. Look at RPGL now. Broke 150 like a champ. I told you it was wanting 150, and boy, did it ever. 170 now. Wow, nice. Corporate update, Form 6, public offering. $15.82. Sophie. Let's take a look at Sophie again. Sophie coming down. over the place. Man, we need a good press release. Boy, oh boy, do we need a press release. So far, Amber, good morning. Let's see. Let's take a look at VIVS. Traded that one this morning. Let's see what it's doing. Wacky candle action here at 8 o'clock. I hate that action at 8 o'clock because it just throws my scanners into turmoil. My scanners are very sensitive to anything moving a little bit. And at 8 o'clock, when those candles start going crazy and wild at 8 o'clock, my scanners are just going bananas. And it's so aggravating to watch. Let's see, Koyo. Got a few more press releases coming out here. Fannie, promising ICU, medical conference, class action lawsuits. Nothing. Fridays are always such a horrible time for press releases. LXRX announces proposed public offering. That's not good. SER announces FDA clearance of an investigational new drug application for the treatment of advanced Parkinson's disease. QNCX announces top line results from a phase 3 clinical trial. QNCX. It's a 27-cent stock with a 46 million public float. QNCX. And it's bouncing between red and green right now. I would have thought that one would really bounce nice on top line results from a phase 3. But so far, it's not doing anything. Might be a late starter. Might want to keep an eye on that one. Just put it on your watch list. QNCX. It's got a pretty big float, 46 million. But top line results on a phase 3 clinical trial is usually pretty good news. That's usually the kind of news that really pumps them up big. But this one's not responding that way. So I'm a little curious. It's not getting the action that I would expect to see. So, but I would do yourself the favor and at least put it on your watch list. I'm not telling you to go buy it or anything, but just keep an eye on it. That's the least you could do. I'm not crazy about the float. The float's a little high, but they had a big sell-off yesterday. They halted development of one of their drugs yesterday, and the market did not like that. And it took a big sell-off yesterday from like 275 to 24 cents. Now that's massive. That's massive. QNCX. QNCX. So they halted development, apparently. Correct me if I'm wrong. They halted the development of one of their drugs yesterday, which is not good news. And the market responded by dropping it from $2.75 down to 25 cents, which is a huge drop. Now, today, they put out another press release saying they had top-line results on a pivotal phase 3 clinical trial on another drug. So I think the market's a little unsure what to do with this one. I think the market's a little unsure. But we're going to keep an eye on it just in case the market at some point this morning says, you know what, bad news yesterday, really great news this morning. Let's push. So we'll keep an eye on it just in case. Not saying it's going to go again, but that's QNCX. It's not going anywhere right now. It's not doing anything. It's pretty much dead in the water, but we'll keep our eyeballs on it. PMN now, that one popped up nice for us back to 1821. Pulling back now again. This is a micro float, so it's going to be all over the place. I'm hoping we get a nice big push here at some point and run it back up to about 21 bucks. That would be really nice trade this morning. All right, AZI, let's see where we're at there with AZI. This was another good one this morning. It's kind of flat right now. Go back and look at QNCX. Could be a late starter. Amber, my day is going great. Just trying to stay warm down here in Central Florida, and it is chilly. 38 degrees, so it's kind of a heat wave right now. Might get up to 40 today, maybe 50. But it's supposed to be cold this weekend. We're talking about, the weatherman has been telling us that Sunday, the temps are going to be down in the 20s. This is in Central Florida now. Down in the 20s with snow flurries. Snow flurries in Central Florida. Can you believe it? In 20 degrees. That whatever wind is up north pushing its way down, it's doing a good job. Let's see. ALXO. ALXO. New data demonstrate expressive level helps predict response to oncology's everpacept in a combination with another drug in advanced HER2 positive breast cancer. That's on ALXO. 29 million public float. No volume, no price movement. It's not budging. It's not budging at all. PMN. Beach Bum. Let's see. How do you do on that one? 15 to 17.50. Nice trade. Good job. $2.50 a share off of that one. Nice. Randy got it from 1525 to 1705. There you go. You guys are figuring those out, aren't you? You're figuring out those quick little pumps. Taking the dip, letting it pump up nice, and then jump out before it has a chance to fall. I like that. I like that a lot. Mm-hmm. QNCX, I didn't get that news. QNCX, yesterday afternoon, they announced that they were halting the development of a drug. So the market responded by dropping it from $2.75 down to 25 cents, which is a massive drop. And then this morning, they put out another press release saying that they had top line results on a phase 3 trial on another drug. So bad news yesterday on this drug, positive top line data on a phase 3 drug today. So we don't know how the market's going to, if it's the traders are just going to say, you know what, you screwed me yesterday and I took a massive loss on this stock. I'm not touching it today. That seems to be what's going on right now, but I don't know. Hopefully it'll come around again. I don't know. We'll see. It's on QNCX. QNCX. Right now it's down 0.15%. It's in the red this morning, even on top line phase 3 results. So that tells you what the market's thinking of that stock right now. Market's not liking that stock. It's lower than it was yesterday, most of after hours. So, but I'm curious enough about it that I am going to watch it. I am going to watch it to see what happens to it. All right, we got a good trade there on PMN from 1442 to 1750. So good solid trade on that one. James got it from 1470 to 1858. Nice trade, James. Dang near $4 a share off of that. That's a nice little scalp in the morning. Unfortunately, we're just not getting any news today, but that's a typical Friday. Where did you see that news? I got that news on Scans. That's one of the scanners that I use for news in pre-market. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. That sounds right. And I think I may have to head south. They had that one in Immokalee that had 30 amp service, didn't it? I could swear I remember. I could swear I remember hooking up to electric there. I may have to head down there. I think I'm going to head south today. 1421 to 1782 on PMN. Nice trade. Very nice trade right there. High of 50 degrees and rain tomorrow. Oof. Yeah, it's cold, man. It's just stupid. Sunday supposed to be down to 20s in this area with snow flurries. Snow flurries in Central Florida. Not happy about that. Not happy about that at all. But I'm going to get away from it. I'm heading south. Who's going? I'm getting the heck out of this cold. Let's see. All right. Okay. Well, we're leaving TikTok and going over to YouTube, Traveling Trade Adventures. That's the channel on YouTube, Traveling Trade Adventures. That's where we're headed. So if you want the 8:30 press releases, that's where you need to go. Traveling Trade Adventures. So until Monday, I won't see you this afternoon, but you guys have a great weekend. Stay warm, and we'll see you Monday morning, same time. God bless. All righty. All right. So we're going to continue to watch QNCX. I don't know what that stock's going to do today. I might take a little bit of it just as a experiment. But please, please, promise me, please do not buy QNCX unless you personally want that stock and you think it's going to go up and you've done your due diligence and you just please don't buy it just because somebody else is buying it. Don't do that, please. Please, please, please. I'm begging. I'm begging you. Okay. He's going out on the boat, but now not sure. Boy, I'll tell you what, it's cold. It'd be too cold for me out on a boat. No, I'm not going to head to the Keys. I've checked the campgrounds in the Keys and they're full. I've checked Marco Island, it's full. I've checked down by Okeechobee, it's full. They're all full. So I'm going to a casino that is down, clear down that way, down as far as Marco Island, down that way, and going to boondock at the casino. PMN is going to give us another trade. PMN is really paying off well here this morning. Look at those dips and climbs. This thing is dipping down to the $14 range, low 14s, and it's climbing back up to the 18s, the 17s and the 18s. It's making $3 swings all morning long here. So if you're into that, buying the dip and scalping it, that stock is really paying well here this morning. $14.50 to $16. There you go, Joe. That's what I'm talking about. Terry, no, there's a little town down there called Immokalee. Immokalee, Immokalee. And that's the name of the casino and the town. Immokalee Casino. It's an Indian casino. So I think I'm going. Yes, I'm heading down to Immokalee. And the reason is, this is a bad excuse to go on vacation, but it's the only one I got. It's supposed to drop down to 20. Look at PMN, still paying off in spades. It's been beautiful. Get back up into that 17 range, and we'll make another quick trade on it. It's supposed to drop down to 20 here, and I don't want the pipes in my RV because I store my RV outside, and I don't want the pipes in my RV to freeze because that's a really expensive fix. So I'm going to drive south to get away from that 20-degree weather. Even if it only drops down to 40 at night or 35 at night, I'm still okay. So I figure if I go south a little bit and get out of that cold snap, that really cold snap, I'll be good. ASNS receives significant expansion order from a major European natural gas operator. That's ASNS, 51-cent stock with a 1.5 million public float. And we just made another amazing trade here. On PMN. Golly. Another great trade. Another just monster trade from the same place from last time, just not as high this time. Same exact trade. How often does that happen? Got that low 14, 1442, 1443 back up to 1750. Two times in a row. I want to see if it drops back down to that 14 again. I might try it a third time. But so anyway, that'll be my excuse for taking off today. But it's going to be an expensive trip. Gas won't be bad. Food won't be bad. I'll have plenty of food with me. It's the casino that's going to hurt. Maybe not. Maybe I'll get lucky and win at the casino. Who knows? And it'll pay for the whole trip. But my luck lately at the casino has not been the greatest. So it could turn out to be an expensive getaway. Look at that PMN 1788. We just smacked 1788. I still think that could go up to 21. I've been saying that all morning since it spiked up there the first time. That is a micro float, and I know that thing can bust off really nice. Yes, there's boondocking there, but I need a hookup. That's my problem. I need electric hookup. And I'm guessing down in the Glades, there's no electric hookups at any campground there. Cindy, 1519 to 1750. Beautifully done, Cindy. Bob spent $10K in a few days in Vegas. Man, that's that hurts. Look at that 1850 now on PMN. 830 ALXO pricing of an underwritten offering at $1.57 a share. Current price $1.68. $8.30 did not give us much here. But boy, that PMN just hit 1929. Trapper 1627 to 18 on PMN. Wolfpack getting it figured out. Kevin 1425 to 1826. You guys have got it figured out. I know you do. Oh, this is beautiful. GCL with a 6K filing. GCL. Financials. First half fiscal year of 2026. On GCL. It's up about 19%. It's a $1.28 stock. It's got about 21 million public float. Eric, 1488 to 1910 on PMN. I love it. You guys are just Trapper, good morning. Wolfpack is killing it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It should be fun. As long as I don't spend too much money. If I can control my spending at the casino, I think I'll be all right. And I'll go live this weekend. If I get, well, I'm not going to say if I get down there. I'm going down there. I don't have any appointments. I don't have anything going on. So I think I'm going to run down there the weekend. I'm going to have to use my mental stop loss. I'm going to have to use a mental stop loss at the casino. I think as long as I can control myself at the casino and don't do my normal go big all the time on my my bets, I think I'll be all right. I'll survive the weekend. Now, what did I tell you about PMN? 2113. Old man knows what he's doing. 2113. Super Mario got it from $14.50 to $21. Nicely done. That is very nice. That's nice. Anybody else? You see where it found the bottom at here? Right here where this line's at. Now, that's my buy-in line. That's where I bought in at. But just a little bit below that, you can see where it's been bottoming out. Every time it bounced, it bottomed out in that same exact spot. And so when it bounced up a little bit from that spot, that's where I took my buy-in. And boy, oh boy, look at that. $21.77 now. You were trying to get your entry at 14 and missed it. $21.77. iPhone 1549 to 2015. Nice trade. Nice trade. It's up 79%. We might get a 100% run out of this dumb thing. 81% now. It's a micro float. It had news on it. We told you about it this morning. This thing started off at $11.99. And we just hit $21.91. Now that's a hell of a climb for pre-market. That's a nice push on $11 stock to go almost 100%. Is pretty cool. Took it a little while, didn't it? It took it a little while to finally get that big boost it needed. Oh, Jolie, you missed PMN. Oh, no. And everybody knows what to do up here. You see that first red candle? Everybody knows what to do with that. You guys have got this scalping figured out. And you start seeing those red candles, you know what to do. Now, if it drops back down here again, I might take another swipe at it. Yeah, taking a shower in the morning can make you give you some bad results. I know that. My biggest loss ever was because I took a shower in the morning when I had a position open. That was not good. I learned my lesson. Wait till I'm done trading before I go take a shower. It's not even the end of the month. Was that, that was the weekly shower. Oh, let's see. Form 8K, Form 8K. Maybe 845 will throw something at us here in about 3 minutes. All right. QNCX. Six. Eight. Sean got PMN from $15 to 1960. Nice trade, Sean. Okay, we got 2 minutes until 8:45. Sometimes we get some at 8:45. It used to be nothing but class action lawsuits, but we got a bunch of those at 7 this morning, so may not get very many of them here at 8:45. Beautiful trade, Sean. QNCX. Got a little bump on that. Have a great weekend. Maybe see you at the casino. If not, good luck. Thank you very much, Carrie. If you spot me, make sure you holler at me. Chase me down. Jaloo, 1864 to 1877, all in the shower. Now I'm done trading. wear the hats so they can find you easier. Well, you have the hat on. I might wear my hat. I look goofy as hell in it, but I might wear it. Will it look good with a t-shirt, shorts, and flip-flops? It might. No, it's not that big of a casino. Don't forget the tall white socks. Oh, yeah. Got to wear white socks and flip flops. Look like my dad. Compression socks. That was a good one. That was a good one. Flip flops and compression socks. Oh, Joan, I love it. That's a good one. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Well, I'm going to document the whole trip, so I'll have something for YouTube. My run away from the cold weather. Oh gosh, that's funny. Compression socks. I won't forget that one for a while. Don't forget your camera. Yeah, I'll be filming the whole thing. Can you show us how to rub two sticks together? Byron, yes, with Traveling Trade Adventures. And I'll go live. I'll go live on Traveling Trade Adventures. Either while I'm at the casino, in the casino, sitting at the slot machine, or when I get back to the RV. And I'm relaxing, counting my money, counting up all that cash I won at the casino. I don't know. Can you go live inside the casino? I see people take videos inside the casino all the time. They're all over TikTok. I don't know if you can go live while you're in the casino. Anybody gone live on social media while you're inside of a casino? People make videos inside TikTok on in casinos all the time. I mean, look it up on TikTok. They're all over the place. I mean, there's actual creators who that's all they do is do videos inside casinos. I don't know. You're not supposed to. Some will let you, but most will tell you no. Well, I guess I'll have to ask. I guess I'll just have to ask. PMN going back up again. There's a guy on TikTok. His name's Vegas Mike or something. Vegas, and he's real popular, like hundreds of thousands of followers on TikTok and YouTube. Vegas Matt. There you go, Vegas Matt. He's a he's a big creator on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, and that's all his videos are inside the casino filming himself gambling, usually at slot machines. And he's clearly videotaping. I mean, he's not hiding it at all. Maybe he gets permission from the casino before he goes in. I don't know. Met him in person. Oh, wow. Nice. Scott, you have a great day. Sean, PM in 1818. out at 2045. Nicely done. People are really using that PMN this morning to their advantage, that's for sure. VNRX announces the preparation of reimbursement submission for its NUQ cancer assay. Multinational epidemics company today announced the preparation of the reimbursement submission for cancer to government agencies in France. We are keen to support the submission so that we can introduce the test into routine clinical. Byron, thank you. Eric, 1850 to 21 on PMN. Nice. News on TWNP. They filed an 8K form this morning. They received a letter this morning, a delisting notice, notifying the company that the staff had determined that the company's Class A stock will be delisted from NASDAQ. The determination was based on the company's commencement of voluntary Chapter 11 bankruptcy on January 26th. Now, isn't that crazy? Stock's up 123%, and it's getting delisted and going bankrupt. Can you figure that out? The market's crazy. That VNRX is climbing up a little bit. That's the one I just read off that had the announces the preparation of reimbursement submission for its NUQ cancer assay. It's up about 15%, 29-cent stock. It's got a 91 million public float, so it's got a pretty sizable float. So although the TWNP is up 120%, it's not on good news. It looks like PMN is getting ready to do something magical here. And now I just said that and it started pulling back. It looked like it was getting ready to spike up through 22. QNCX still going sideways. And yes, I am playing that stock. Take a small position, going to scale in case it drops. But I'm going to try and play that one for a quick, I'm not going long term on it. It's a quick scalp if it bounces. That's it. I'm not holding on to it, assuming that it's going to go back to $2 or $3 or anything like that. It's a quick scalp. That's it. And I'm scaling in extremely slowly. Like really slow. Unless it starts to really start to move, then I'll scale in quickly and try to grab as much as I can for a quick scalp. Just a quick scalp. It's not a long-term hold. That was TWNP, Maury. That one is up. It's up 120% this morning, and they got notice from NASDAQ that they're being delisted. And they're being delisted because they filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. So it's up 120% on bad news. Which doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? But market's weird. Market is weird. Well, we've got 3 minutes and we'll get the 9 o'clock press releases. And then I think that's going to be pretty much it. Don't think there's going to be a whole lot happening after that. And I'm going to have to get a head start on my trip south here. So I think the plan for me this morning is get the RV packed up, gassed up, and then head south down to the casino and ride out for a couple of days anyway, ride out the cold snap so that my pipes don't freeze on my RV. You never prepare for frozen pipes in an RV in Florida. I mean, that's just not a thing. Now, if I lived up north Florida, up by the Florida-Georgia line, yeah, I definitely would go through the winterizing process if I thought it was going to sit for a while. But not down this far in Florida. There's no way I would have ever thought to do that. But 20 is supposed to get 20 degrees, and 20 degrees is enough to freeze pipes. So I'm gonna get out of it. Seems like a good excuse to go to the casino anyway, doesn't it? Drive south. Ariel, you have a great weekend. You can only go so far south, yeah. Well, I was looking at going down into the Keys because I knew it would be safe down there, but they're all booked up. Bob, you have a great weekend, buddy. Yeah, there's pull-offs that I can camp at, but I got to have electricity. If I'm going to stay for 2 or 3 days, I need to be able to do my live streaming, which means I need to have electricity. Call some of your old girlfriends. They still talk to you? RENX expands contracted inbound volumes, advancing biomass processing platform. RENX, 14-cent stock, 4 million public float. SCLX announces a $20 million strategic investment in Quantum Scan Holdings. SCLX. The other one was RENX. And those are the only two at 9 o'clock. Florida's going to be, Central Florida is going to be in the 20s on Saturday for a low. That's just too much, man. That's just too much. SCLX is up 14% now. RENX is up about 3% and dropping. But that SCLX now is up 10%, just a fuzz over 10%. But we didn't get anything at 9 o'clock. We haven't got anything all morning for the most part, except PMN. And that was a micro float that did really well for us. That one press release really to speak of. SCLX now up 12%. One press release all morning long that really, really did well. SCLX up 13%. And we'll see how our QNCX does today in after hours today. I'm going to miss most of that, I think, because I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to have to pull it up on my phone and check it every once in a while. Looks like we got one coming off a reverse split this morning. IBG. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for Traveling Trade Adventures for the moment. It's 9:04. I doubt we're going to see any more press releases pop up in the next 10, 15, 20 minutes. It's just not on Friday. Not on Friday. So I think we're going to say farewell. You guys have a great weekend. I'm probably going to film my little adventure south to get away from the 20-degree weather. So I'll have some content to put up on Traveling Trade Adventures sometime in the next 4 or 5 days, maybe. Put a couple shorts up maybe. But I'll go live on Traveling Trade Adventures sometime over the weekend. And do my best to be ready to go. So you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you. If I don't see you live here on the channel over the weekend, I'm sure I will if you can make it. But if not, I'll see you guys Monday morning. All right. God bless. Have a great weekend. And thank you for hitting the subscribe button. I do appreciate it.